Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Study English with Seema Saini. I'm Seema Saini. I hope you all are good.
Today we will discuss question answers of chapter 8 Memories of Childhood. If you have missed detailed summary of this chapter, then you can go back and check it out. First of all, textual questions. Question 1. The two accounts that you read are based in two distant cultures. What is the commonality of theme found in both of them? This is most important question. Answer. The first account is that of Zitkala-Sa. She is a Native American. She belongs to a tribe of people who were the original inhabitants of America. The white-skinned European settlers had a bitter prejudice against the Native American. They treated them like herds of animals. The second account is that of Bama, who was a Tamil Indian. She belongs to the Dalit community. She was pained to see how the upper caste people treated the Dalits in a humiliating manner. They thought that even the touch of a Dalit would pollute them. Thus, we see that though Zitkala-Sa and Bama belonged to different cultures, there was much commonality in their sufferings. Both the communities suffered from the racial prejudice of those who considered themselves to be superior to them. Question 2. It may take a long time for oppression to be resisted, but the seeds of rebellion are sown early in life. Do you agree that injustice in any form cannot escape being noticed even by children? This is most important question. Answer. Elders become used to the kind of life they have been living. They stop grumbling or protesting because they take it as their destiny. But children are far more sensitive than elders. They acutely feel whatever they think is wrong or unjust. They may be physically weak but are emotionally quite awake. They feel quite disturbed when they see injustice being done to someone. Thus, the seeds of rebellion are sown early in life, and when they grow up, they stand in open rebellion against the oppressor. Question 3. Bama's experience is that of a victim of caste system. What kind of discrimination does Zitkala-Sa experience depict? What are their responses to their respective situations? This is most important question. Answer. Zitkala-Sa was a victim of social discrimination. She belonged to a tribe of Native Americans. The white-skinned settlers from Europe looked down upon the local tribes. They treated them like animals. Both Bama and Zitkala-Sa refused to bow to the injustice they are subjected to. Both of them protest in their own way. Zitkala-Sa does not want her hair to be shingled. Among her tribe, shingled hair is considered to be a sign of cowardice. She struggles with all her might when she is tied in a chair. But at last, the little one has to give herself up. Bama, on her part, decides to work hard in her studies so that others realize her worth and come to her as friends. Question 4. How were the Indian girls dressed? This is most important question. Answer. The Indian girls were in stiff shoes and closely clinging dresses. The small girls wore sleeved aprons and shingled hair. It was Zitkala-Sa's first day in school. She was not yet in the school dress. She was dressed in the modest dress of her tribe. Question 5. What did Zitkala-Sa do when she heard that they were going to cut her long heavy hair? This is important question. Answer. She crept up the stairs when no one was noticing. She went into a room. The windows were covered with dark green curtains. It made the room very dim. Zitkala-Sa went down on her hands and knees and crawled under a bed. There she lay huddled in the dark corner. Question 6. How was Zitkala-Sa found from her hiding place? This is important question. Answer. Zitkala-Sa heard voices calling her name. She knew they were searching for her. Some women and girls entered her room. Someone threw back the curtains. The room was filled with light. She was found hiding under the bed. She was dragged out. Question 7. How was Zitkala-Sa's long hair shingled? This is important question. Answer. Zitkala-Sa was tied fast in a chair. She cried aloud. She kept shaking her head all the while. She felt the blades of the scissors against her head. She heard them cut off one of her thick braids. Then she lost her spirit and stopped struggling. Thus, her long hair was singled. Question 8. How did Zitkala-Sa feel after her long hair had been shingled? This is most important question. Answer. Zitkala-Sa was terribly shocked. She was in tears. She mourned for her mother. But no one came to comfort her. No one came to reason with her as her mother used to do. Now she felt herself as one of many little animals driven by a herder. Question 9. Why did Zitkala-Sa hide herself? This is important question. Answer. Zitkala-Sa hid herself from the white staff of the school so that they could not single her hair. Now part 2. We too are human beings. Question 1. Who was Bama? This is important question. Answer. Bama was a Tamil Dalit woman. The extract We too are human beings is written by her. In this extract, she has described the painful experiences of her childhood. Question 2. What does Bama say about untouchability when she was in the 3rd class? Answer. Bama says she had not till then heard people speak openly about untouchability, but she had already experienced the humility because of her being a Dalit. She had seen it and felt it many a time. Now question 3. How much time did Bama take walking home from school? This is important question. Answer. Actually, it was possible to walk the distance in 10 minutes. But usually, Bama took 30 minutes at the very least to reach home. It could take her from half an hour to an hour because she came watching every little thing on the way. Question 4. What was going on at the opposite corner when Bama came to her street one day? This is important question. Answer. A threshing floor had been set up there. Some people of Bama's community were hard at work. They were driving the cattle round and round in pairs. They were treading out the grain from the straw. Question 5. Why did Bama want to laugh on seeing an elder of her street? This is important question. Answer. The elder was carrying a small packet by its string. He was holding it out so as not to touch it. There seemed to be bodies in the packet because it was stained with oil. Bama wanted to laugh because that way the packet could get undone and the bodies would fall out. Question 6. On the basis of your reading of the chapter, write about Zitkala-Sa and Bama. This is most important question. Answer. Zitkala-Sa belonged to a tribe of Native Americans. The European settlers treated them like animals. Bama, who was a Tamil Indian, belonged to the Dalit community. The upper caste people treated the Dalits in a humiliating manner. Though Zitkala-Sa and Bama belonged to different cultures, there was much commonality in their sufferings. Both the communities suffered from the racial prejudice of those who considered themselves to be superior to them. Question 7. Why did the landlord's man ask Bama's brother on which street he lived? This is important question. Answer. Dalits lived in a specified area of the village. By knowing the area where Bama's brother lived, the landlord could easily identify whether he is a Dalit or not. Question 8. How long did Bama take to reach home from school and why? Write briefly what she did on her way. This is important question. Answer. From Bama's school to home. It was actually possible to walk the distance in 10 minutes, but usually it took her 30 minutes at the very least to reach home. It could take her from half an hour to an hour. She came watching all the little things happening on the way. There could be a performing monkey. There could be a snake charmer with his snake kept in a basket and which he displayed from time to time. There could be a cyclist who had not got off his bike for 3 days. She would watch the huge bell hanging at the temple. She would watch the Pongal offerings being cooked in front of the temple. She would look at the various things being sold at the shops. Each thing would pull her to a standstill and not allow her to go any further. Then there could be some entertainments going on the way. A street play, a puppet show, or a magic show. All these sights would tether her legs and stop her from going home.
That's all for today. For more videos, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel. Keep watching. Thank you. See you tomorrow with another video. Till then, bye. Take care.